Right, Woody, we're going away for 2 days, but you've got to stay here. So someone's going to look after Woody tomorrow, put some food in, but I'm going to feed him now. So I'm going to pop a hood on, trying to avoid him having the sort of ideas that I'm producing food for him, but although he does know, this is just little things to try. So I try not to feed him in the garden, but because I haven't been flying as much as we would normally, Woody's changed a little bit and worked it all out. So he's just realising again that where the food's coming from, because unfortunately we haven't had the catches that we would normally get. So I'm going to pop a hood on him anyway and give him a reward for the hood, plus he won't see me giving it to him. Okay, today I've got a little journey to do. We're going to go and visit someone. Woody's going to be in the mews and his aviary. He's got plenty of room. My nephew Lee's going to feed him tomorrow. I'm going to feed him now. But what I'm going to do is hood him, then produce the food. So I'm just trying to avoid that association between Woody and me feeding him, although it's very difficult when there's not much game about, trying to establish a situation where your hawk don't call. Woody has been completely silent this year, but the lack of game, he started to switch over to realise it's me feeding him, and he started to just call occasionally, which is not a problem, but to try and avoid it, I'm doing all these little things, either feeding him outside the garden or hooding if I'm feeding him in the garden. You can see we've got Woody sitting on the thumb, that's his perched area, and then we're squeezing the food with my fingers there. What you don't want to do is have your hawk feeding behind your thumb, because that perch area should remain clean. Be very careful at flying weight when you're feeding your hawk, a first year hawk, because if these talons get hold of you, he doesn't mean to do it, but he will just clamp down until he's finished the food. It's just a natural response for a hawk, and they are, as you can see there, look, locked solid like ratchets. You're getting in the right mess here, mate. That's it. Well done, Woody. So what I'm doing today, me and my wife Karen are going up to a little destination, and we're going to be taking a little species called Merlin. So when we get there, I think we'll probably do a little video and let you see who's having the Merlin, have a little chat. So So we've got a bit of a journey. So my mate's bringing the Merlin up just before we go. He's actually been free lofted for a few weeks. He was out flying, but he's been free lofted because unfortunately, due to my circumstances in the last month, I couldn't take him to where I was going. So here's the little Merlin that I've just taken somewhere. And where have I taken it? Today.
Deepest, darkest Midlands.
Looks like he's in the jungle.
So yeah. So we're going to leave it hooded tonight, aren't we, Pete? So it's fat weight. It's been in a seclusion area maybe for the last couple of weeks.
Yes, it has, in a free loft seclusion.
So we'll just sort it out tomorrow, basically. It's fat weight.
It's as fat as butter at the moment.
Yeah. So we'll
she's lovely.
Leave her hooded and then we'll sort her out tomorrow. Yeah. And get her back up in the outer Falconry Centre.
Yeah, it's lovely, eh?
So is she she's a failed hunting bird, or she's not to the top spec?
No, because my friend that flies them or hunts with them, he always just wants the best hunter.
Yeah, of course.
And it wasn't doing the thing, but it was stooping like crazy. So it's a great stooping.
A great lure bird. Great lure bird.
Great on the lure, yeah. Yeah, stooping on the lure.
They do make brilliant lure birds.
Yeah.
They are so fast and tight turning. They're very, very exciting to fly. And British as well.
And yeah, exactly, British.
Has it got a name?
No, you've got to name it.
Its name's Esme.
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 That's a lovely name.
Spanish Merlin is Merlin.
Beautiful.
A lovely bird, isn't it?
Yeah, he coped her beak just before we
yeah.
came, so it's all nice. Beautiful looking.
Very nice. And how old is this bird? This year's?
That is this year's, yes. I guess it's 6 months.
Yeah, just like, So he's lucky because we were saying like he can pick. He's not a top spec one. He can. A lure falconry or a lure bird, but he breeds them, doesn't he?
He does, yes.
So he has that advantage of a lot of people that he hasn't just had to buy one and.
No.
He's like he can sort out the
pick and choose.
As they saying.
Yeah, so it's allowed him to be nice and fussy, so he can really enjoy what he's doing and choose the best ones. He said this one was so good on the lure, doing so many sort of stoops for the lure, he thought maybe you'd like it.
Yeah, brilliant. It's parrot red, isn't it?
Yes.
So the good thing about a Merlin is they just become almost pet-like. You shouldn't say it, probably should have, but
no.
They really, a parrot red Merlin still tames down, mans down incredibly. They're sweet, like a lot of little birds in some ways. Very sweet. It
certainly amazes me how sweet they are and the way they tame down. Incredible.
Look at that. So we're here because we're falconers, but today you've been bitten by a mangrove snake, haven't you, Pete?
Yes.
Handled a Brazilian blue tarantula. Pete and I have met through falconry, but we've actually met through YouTube falconry strategy many years ago. But Pete tonight is being bitten by a mangrove snake. He's handled a Brazilian blue tarantula. He's handled a curly hair tarantula. And then I was showing him a P. metallica, a Guti ornamento, one of the most beautiful tarantulas in the world. A old world species that's incredibly fast and fairly venomous. And I said to Pete, we can't handle this one, but I'll get it out on its bit of cork bark and shit. It probably dropped on the floor, ran 2 laps around us, went in the crack in the reptile room where I would never have extracted it and never see it again. Miraculously, its head had gone so much it probably ran straight back out. And we did catch him and put him back in, but
hid in his trousers.
A moment of excitement of not what you want.
Made me jump for sure.
Yeah,
I've got a bit of a fear of spiders.
You have, haven't you? And this bird's staying here in the reptile room tonight, hooded. Probably wouldn't have wanted to risk that with a bloody great tarantula running around, but who knows? So, but we'll pop her down. What a wonderful bird.
Oh, it did bite you.
It did, didn't it?
The other one of these got huge.
Carrots leaning.
He's gonna go.
Bugger off.
It keeps filming it because it'll go in a minute.
You do the limbo, Karen, use those core muscles.
They're always like
Let go on them when you
they're
use
massive. They open their mouth totally wide, like.
I thought it was going to bite my
I
finger.
thought it was a strike then. I thought it was going to recoil and go.
So did I. No, you see, it's no way that you'll see its mouth open. Is it mouth open now?
Yeah.
It doesn't want to bite you. No, it's like some marks on the leg. It's got wet, is it? Like a little bit of moisture or
That
something.
one is rain promise to Thailand and places like that.
Wow.
Lovely, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
So look at your teeth, Karen.
I've got to get past off that every day. Pete Freebird with his newfound love.
I've got a fear of spiders, so I'm just trying to overcome it. That is absolutely amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's matching your top. It's a Brazilian blue tarantula.
It's beautiful.
Let's scale up to something bigger now.
Is that fully grown?
No, it'll grow a little bit bigger, but it's not going to be huge.
It's lovely.
Okay, now a curly hair. A bit bigger, eh, Pete?
It's a bit bigger. It's giving me the heebie-jeebies, but what a magnificent creature. Huh? Where do these ones come from?
They're Central American as well. Well, the other one was South American, obviously Brazil.
It's amazing how sticky the...
Yeah, you can feel them, can't you? The new Woody.
It's just beautiful. I need one of these now.
Yeah, a lot less hassle than Falconry. Because someone said, I was at a nursing home this week and they said, how hard are they to keep? I said, well, you feed them once a week and they're really happy. You clean them out once a year and they never smell. So you don't get a better pet to keep than that, do you?
No, ideal.
He's in the bloody Hawks, eh, Pete?
Everyone should have one of these.
They should.
As boat.
Yeah. So say she puts her hair up.
Yeah.
That's over there, say 10 metres away, or 5 metres away. She'll want to chase it. Obviously the hawks or the eagles are already chasing it, and I'll just blast the whistle, like a cross whistle, and then call them back. Like.
Talking about weddings and things.
Oh no, I'm going to go back to the Falconry. What did you name this one, Dave?
A very inventive name, a lot of people won't understand it and it's hard to pronounce. Her name is Birdie.
Birdie. That's quite unusual. That's the Latin for birdie, isn't it?
The Latin for birdie. So I always just say it's not for work or for public, you know, it's just my Falconry bird. And I only ever say I'm going out with a bird, so birdie.
Why not? Lovely.
My first goshawk was called Goss. Can you imagine his name for that as well? See what she does, but we need more game and more quarry because really we're just failing her. She's spending far more days not going out hunting than hunting. When she's going hunting, there's just so little game around. Huge hectares of land I can access. Very empty this year.
Same down our way, down south.
Crazy, isn't it? It is crazy.
Same, the rabbits, I haven't seen any.
No.
Well,
And
a few,
people
but
keep
nothing.
saying, like, you know, I've got hares and things down my way. I haven't got to hunt hares. I wanted to hunt hares when there's hares around, but for me, I think goshawking, rabbits are my favourite. Rabbits well set up so that they really have, you know, a lot of lore. Ferreting in open woodland, I just think it's the most exciting falconry. But no rabbits, no falconry for her, really.
Yeah. So this noise is Willow. Because we're in a strange place, aren't we, Willow? And you don't like it, do you, Willow? But she's only in there for 5 minutes while we're putting the birds away. So this is a common buzzard.
Common buzzard. When I started falconry, £200 I think they were, and they were the beginner's bird you'd buy because breeders bred them, not renowned for their real hunting prowess as a falconry bird, so they were cheaper. They were bred easier than many birds and they were cheaper. I think I bought a goshawk when I was 21. It was 1,200 quid. That's a long time ago. And my mate's buzzard was 200 quid, so you can get the difference. Strangely, when the Harris hawk got more popular, which were about the same as goshawks back then in price, all the people that were breeding and working with common buzzards basically just swapped over to Harris hawks because they bred easily as well. So why breed a buzzard and sell an offspring for 200 quid if you could sell them for Harris hawk for 800 quid? Weirdly, we almost lost our captive bred buzzards in the UK. There's hardly anyone working with these birds. And to me, the education, British bird, way more important than a bird from somewhere else, Timbuktu. So Pete said, I know someone that's got a young buzzard, captive bred, got a male still available. Any use to you? Yes. So we're just working with this one. Now this one has got a creative name, Pete.
All right.
Yeah, his name is Buzz Lightyear. Took a lot of thinking. It was that or Busby. But yeah, beautiful bird. And again, common buzzard, even in Northamptonshire, where they never existed when I was a kid.
Yeah.
These things are ultra common. Everyone sees them every day. But as always, dog's eating its way out, like the great white shark. As always, no one gets to see them close up, do they? And they are lovely birds, aren't they?
No, it's absolutely beautiful.
Beautiful bird.
Yeah.
In with its parents until about 20 odd weeks. Came to me the day before the falconry gathering. We went away for a week straight after that. So like well into the mid 20 weeks of being in the seclusion aviary looking at the sky. It's been the hardest bird I've ever trained to this point when it comes to just eating and starting off its training. Rock steady, but still not eating properly. No great appetite, no great training yet. Still alive.
Won't be long. Beautiful.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let him out there.
Right.
Hello.
Dave, thanks a lot for a lovely weekend.
Pleasure to see you, Pete. It has been.
We've had a lovely walk with the dogs.
To the pub.
To the pub and back.
The Falcon pub. Very pretentious. We had to take our wellies off.
Yeah, I didn't take mine off, I protested.
He didn't. He left mud everywhere on the way out. But they didn't even have any pints that you could pull. They were little pints out of a bottle. You know, gin or white wine kind of place. That kind of place.
Very stuck up.
Very stuck up, wasn't it?
For a falconry named pub.
In the countryside. So we sat out on the patio, the only people out there. And we said, have some drinks please, to drink outside. Oh no, I've told someone I can't eat out there, so you can't. I said, we don't want to eat, we just want a couple of beers. Yeah. Well no, I won't be able to let you, you'll have to come in. But we've got all our dogs and our wellies on. Well, you have to come and drink in the bar. You'll have to take your feet off, your shoes off. We just want to sit outside and have a pint. It was a massive problem, ridiculous. Oh dear, anyway. Didn't want our sort, did they?
They didn't. See you next time.
See you later.